Hey guys, it's Nick from Nintendo Dads here. We got another review for you. This time it is Rockets, Rockets, Rockets. The game that's so nice, they named it thrice. Okay, I couldn't help myself. This game is brought to us by Radial Games, both published and developed. We want to give them a big thanks for giving us a code so that we could give you fine folks a review. Rockets, Rockets, Rockets is all about flying your rocket, shooting missiles, trying to hit your friends. This game can be played with AI. It does have that on there, which is nice in case you don't have any friends, but there certainly is a bend to play couch co-op so that you can joke with your friends as you blow them to smithereens. So the first thing you do when you open up Rockets, Rockets, Rockets is choose how you want to play. You have a Zen mode. Just you get to make little rocket trails on the screen. There's no shooting. There's no firing. Well, you can shoot, but there's nobody to shoot at. And you just get to make these little rocket trails through the map and kind of see what they are, and that's why it's a Zen mode. There's the quick 2 rockets mode, 1 to 2 players. You're just shooting at each other, trying to knock somebody out. And then there's a tournament, which you can choose a best of, 1 round, 3 round, 5 rounds, and then whoever gets the most kills throughout 3 rounds is the winner. So once you choose your tournament style, you get to choose what type of rocket you want. You also get to choose what is your team name. You don't get you per se yourself get to like name your team, but they have these crazy names. You see here like Battle Ghost, Zany Lawyers, Howling something or others. I don't know, Playmakers. And so you get to choose what your team name is. And then you also, which also means how you're going to play. So you can see 3 people here. If we each choose a different color, then we're all on separate teams. If 2 of us choose the same color, then we're doing a team game. Okay. Then you also get to choose what your rocket is. Each rocket has different effects, different things it can do. Some go faster, some turn quicker. There's also a purple, which I never really knew what that meant. And then once you finally choose your team, you're into the game, and you get to actually fight. So in Rockets, 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 the controls are pretty simple. You're just moving the joystick to go, the left joystick to go up, down, right, left, all that stuff. You can shoot missiles forward, and then you can shoot mines, which come out as presents, which are pretty hilarious. Behind you if you got somebody trailing you, and then you can also press, I don't remember what the button is, but you can press a button to get a shield as well, which will slowly fade. When you see the circle with the 2 holes in it around the ship, that's a player that's enacting their shield at that moment. And that's basically it, guys. I mean, those are the controls. That's the whole deal. And then the idea is to kill the other person. You see the 3 circles around the player. When you hit them, they'll be down to 1 circle. As you see, there's only 2 on the other one. And then you hit them again, and then it's gone. And there you can see we've hit the edge of the map. So the one interesting thing about Rockets, Rockets, Rockets that I will say. So right now this is a close-up battle, and so it's moving pretty quick, and you can kind of see everything pretty well. So now I'm going to in just a few seconds here transition to another clip where we start playing further away, and this is an interesting difference in how Rockets, Rockets, Rockets plays. So here everybody's pretty far on the map, so the screen has zoomed all the way out, and the play is so much slower. Your rockets are smaller, you're smaller. It's kind of harder to see everything. And so it's really interesting how the 2 dynamics are. When you get up close in a battle, everything becomes so much quicker, so much clearer. Your missiles become bigger. It's just everything's a lot different. The moment you start moving further away, then everything starts to kind of change. And so here you go. So you can see we're starting to get closer. So the speed of play starts to become a lot quicker. We start getting bigger. The missiles start becoming harder to avoid. So it's an interesting dynamic in Rockets, 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 how they handle the zooming out and zooming in of the screen when you're playing on one board with 3 people, depending on where they are. So guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have now shown you pretty much everything that you would need to see to make a decision on Rockets, Rockets, Rockets. I've told you what the tournament styles are, what you can do for choosing rockets. this is pretty much the game. It's not very deep. There's not a ton to do. It's kind of like a hot minute game. Maybe if you really get into the style, you pick it up and play it for 5 seconds when you're bored in line somewhere or waiting for something, right? It's $5 on the Nintendo eShop. There's nothing wrong with the game. I don't know that there's a ton to do in it. That's the real problem. I think you're going to get kind of tired of it pretty quick. I will say that we're playing with 3 players. One of these players is my son, who is 5 years old. He, for probably 2 weeks, absolutely thought this game was awesome. Like, he just was like always like, rockets, rockets, rockets. We're going to play rockets, rockets, rockets. So, but that's kind of even subsided now too, and he's kind of into other things. So I just don't think it's going to hold anybody that long. But it is only $5, so you're not putting in a ton of cash to play. So, just to be fair. So if you like what you see, pick it up. If you got a couple of kiddos, you guys will have some fun with this game. And you can come back and bring it back pretty much any time. And I know Noah will always just be like, yeah, sure, let's play Rockets, Rockets, Rockets. And he likes to say the name too, so there you go. So hey, if you like what you see here, pick it up. It's not a bad game, and it's only $5. Hey, I hope this has helped you make your decision on Rockets, Rockets, Rockets. This is Nick, signing out. See you later. Game over, folks.